AskReddit by Car1Dart. How would you feel about a feature where if someone upvotes a cross post, the original post is upvoted automatically? What about subs that cross post from other subs to mock them? Yeah, I was hoping someone had already commented this. I'd hate to upvote a critique of something I disagree with only for the despicable thing to also get upvoted. The pharmaceutical companies would be outraged. Let's hope Big Pharma doesn't hear about this then. We really need to do something about Unit and Shkreli SMH. Deleted. I was thinking along those lines. A lot of subs only want fitting content upvoted, but drama and cringe type subreddits in particular could cause the wrong content being pushed to the top. It would be weird to see a post in a smaller subreddit with thousands of points just because it got cross-posted somewhere more popular. Thread. The only way to get around this is to not affect the post score but still give them karma directly. The thing is that a good post on one sub might be a bad post on another. If something is relevant in one sub but irrelevant in another, the downvotes from the sub where it's not relevant would take up votes from the post that's highly relevant. Exactly this. I think lately people have started to just upvote everything they find interesting funny regardless of the sub. Automatic upvoting would only make the situation worse. Will totally lead to abuse. Yup, this would cause super posts which would absolutely be abused by various subs, we all know who. Would prevent karma theft. Had that happen to me once but I stole the karma. Still feel bad. Are imaginary points really that important to you? EHH. Sometimes you cross post because OP was a dick, so no. What about downvotes? Different subs exist for different content. Should upvotes on RWatch PRPD boost a troll post to RAWW? Exactly. Image a post to a subreddit that has a more serious focus that frowns upon shit posts, but it suddenly gets to the front page because it was cross-posted and upvoted within a meme subreddit. That kind of content, while vastly popular elsewhere, doesn't belong everywhere. You don't want kill yourself jokes filling the top posts of suicide support groups, or all 34 porn filling the top of children's show subreddits. This just creates more work for moderators to have to deal with front page trolling. Too many ways to abuse that system. You would have people cross-posting their shit posts all over the place. Karma farmers will just download and re-upload the image before posting instead of using the cross-post function. Regardless, I think it'd be a nice feature. They would still get an upvote. I don't know OP, how would you feel about world peace? Karma farming at its finest. I would rather have development go into a feature where a user doesn't see cross-posted content more than one time in their feed. I'd just be happy if my feed would update more often than once every 5th Sunday. No, just because a post is good bad on one subreddit doesn't mean it's good bad on another subreddit. How would you feel if people didn't use AskReddit for stupid shit like this? Does it matter? Karma literally does nothing. This is not a good idea. Think about it. Someone could game the system and self-cross-post their own work to garner more publicity. Imagine a musician wants to post their song. After posting her on a major subreddit, they could then cross-post to all the music subreddits out there that they feel fall within that subreddit's guidelines. And even 4 or 5 extra upvotes from each subreddit means their post would become extremely popular on the subreddit they originally intended. Maybe this only would be a good idea if a certain threshold was met. How about when a repost if upvoted, the karma goes to the original? That would be extremely difficult to program, as if you test to see if a repost matches the original by X% then meme formats would cease to exist, but if it goes by 100% maybe then you could simply crop or put a filter over the image. Edit. Big oof, I'm wrong. Reddit is entirely comprised of either self-posts or links to other posts on other sites. Another post in another subreddit is no different, just sharing content from elsewhere outside the target sub. Seems like another easy way to farm karma. It would ruin subreddits like AskRedditors. God, you'll care too much about internet points. On one hand, that would be helpful most of the time, and on the other, there are many instances where a post is appropriate for the subreddit to which it was cross-posted but not the original. For instance, I regularly see cross-posts from r.maturgedup to r.dedopen inside, for which I would like to upvote the cross-post but downvote and report the original post. Conversely, there are cross-posts that I would like to downvote for being off topic, but I would like to upvote the original. What I would like to see is upvote and downvote buttons within the cross-post window thing. How about a gives a fuck about karma? Core. People could potentially game the system to artificially boost posts by cross-posting to a ton of subs. I see this as an absolute win. Why are you asking this like you have the power to do something about it?